www.patreon.com/finalstoppodcast, dude. It's 100 plus hours of bonus content on there. B-Rad's a goddamn Patreon. It's fun time. And if you want to be a real one, there's a $10 follower of Gus level. Stuff gets intense. I've cried. Andrew's maintained weight. I'm being nice. Tristan said racial slurs. B-Rad's dropped comments on what he likes and what he doesn't like. It's a good time. www.patreon.com/finalstop. Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host, Daniel Bridge-gadd, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor, Mach 2. Over here on the other side of the country, it's the big man. It's the bigger man. It's the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat. It's Tristan Bowling and his dad, Brad Moon.
Yeah, if I'm the Vampire King, he's like the Elder Emperor Vampire.
The Grandpire Vampire?
The Dark Lord himself.
Grandpire Vampire.
Grandpire Vampire is pretty cool.
You know, that's a band name right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm 4,000 years old. Call me Grandpire.
Yeah.
Over here on the side table, it's the big man himself, the anti-Riz Patrick Orianans, the Charlie Horse King himself. It's Andrew Oriana.
What's up, dude? How you doing, Brad?
Dude, it's
Doing good.
You are a white knight, Andrew, riding in on your Charlie horse. Coming to save a madam in distress.
Damsels.
God damn. This is good, dude. We've been talking about having Brad on for a hot sec.
No one told me about it. He didn't tell me about it until like yesterday.
I know.
Was like, oh,
I forgot
shit.
to tell him.
Hey, guess what, Brad? I found out this morning, so we're all on the same page, pal.
This is all fault, though.
No,
Andrew
it's
got in the
cool.
car.
No.
Andrew got in the car. He goes, dude, I didn't know Brad was gonna be on the fucking cast today. I go, that's crazy, because I sent a text in the group chat saying, hey, Tristan's dad's coming on. I'm glad to know that everything's just going to the fucking wayside. No one looks at my damn text.
No, I saw it, and then I was like, oh yeah, I should tell my dad, and then I didn't. And then he was like, so what are we doing tomorrow? I'm like, oh, we're gonna do the podcast. He's like, I'm gonna do the podcast. I'm like, yeah. He's like,
Dude.
oh.
You know who we
okay.
are? We're the two guys driving the Polar Express. The two fucking numbskulls throwing coal into the front, being like, we're going to get it there one day.
Yeah, and I'm the guy that doesn't know he's eating humans, dude. I'm the guy in the back of the bus, dude.
You're the ghost who's been on it forever, being like, do I get to shovel coal at some point?
Was there cannibalism on the Polar Express?
No, I think you're thinking about like that Chris Evans movie with
Wait, are we talking about Polar Express? Oh, I was talking about Snowpiercer.
Yeah, I know.
Those
I
are
was about to say. I'm like,
I was like, I don't think Tom Hanks
plays
ate
Santa?
anybody. Yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
Candidates are people. They're people.
There's a little black girl with pigtails in both. Real discernible.
I was thinking Snowpiercer the whole time when you said that. Isn't that the Chris Evans movie? So I was like, yeah, dude. And I was like, that's a different fucking movie. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
how the fuck you confuse
Polar
that?
Express.
Yeah, no, that was heartwarming.
Yeah, dude, could you imagine the cast? The cast of Polar Express on Snowpiercer, strangers being like, "Are we going to the North Pole?" It's like, get in the grinder.
You're
like,
going somewhere, bitch.
What's the plot of Snowpiercer?
It's like the world's frozen over and they're on the this like train that can't stop, or else like everybody will freeze, and then it ends up just being like. Yeah, we just did this.
Didn't they do that same stupid movie without the frozen shit, and it's a bus that can't go below 50?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that was Speed. Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
God, no
Keanu, yeah.
What if we did Frozen Speed? You're like, isn't that just kind of like Waterworld, where it's all the same? It's all just bullshit premises. I have a question.
Waterworld's actually a sequel to Snowpiercer.
Yeah, thought out.
Yeah, thought out. Global warming, yeah.
It was good for like 2 months, and then it started to rain, and then it filled back up.
Yeah.
I have a question, Brad. You've been an East Coast guy. That's where you're from, right?
Yeah.
So I was in Albany this week with.
Dude, I saw you had
fiancé.
it's snow dreads, man. That was fucking killer.
Well, okay. And then your son pointed out that I was trying to be sexy while it was 15 degrees outside, and I'm not.
There's no sexy at 15 degrees. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah, you had a fur bubble jacket on, dude.
pretty much. Yeah, everyone looks like a
Open?
marshmallow.
Yeah, he's like, I know. I called him on the phone, and I was telling him, like, the fact I can see your open chest and snow is hitting your face, I'm like, you deserve any sort of frostbite you get.
You learn real quick out here that, like, warmth is way more important than looking cool.
Yeah, I was about to tell Daniel to put his chain away before it turns green in the snow.
Well,
True.
it makes out here where it's cold, where it's warm. You don't buy shit in bulk, like or at least I don't. But out there, I gotta start buying beer in bulk because I can't make runs to the store consistently.
Well, also power
go.
goes out here, and then you're like, oh well, shit. What the hell do we do?
Yeah, buy mutton. Exactly.
Exactly.
The power
We didn't have
goes
warm water for like 2 days in our apartment once
Yeah.
because of a storm.
Did they like prorate the rent or anything, or they were just like,
No.
Suck. City life, baby.
They're like, act of God. Oopsies.
Dude, I had to have Haley give me like an over the shower drain because I try to get in a cold shower and like
you can't do that.
You think about like a Navy SEAL, you're like, man, they get in cold showers. It's not this type of cold, like just snowed cold. Like you get in the shower, you're just like, like I was literally crying like a girl, just being like, I can't do it. It's so cold.
This is a fun story. When I first met your mom, okay?
Yeah.
It was the first apartment I'd ever gotten on my own, and I forgot to like get the power hooked up in time, so I had to go a whole freaking week with. Yeah. And, oh
damn.
my God.
You are my dad, aren't you?
While you were still trying to like woo Shannon, you're like, do you
No,
wanna...
I hadn't met her yet. Thank God. I got it turned on
okay.
by the time she got there. But it was like nut shriveling cold every day, and I had to go to work at Disney. And yeah, every morning I was like, "Oh Jesus, not this again!
This fucking hell I'm coming
This
home
is fucking
to."
awful."
You
Just
wake
the-
up in cold sweats just to go into a colder shower.
You're waiting
Oh, yeah,
for
it
Nikki
was
and
horrible.
Donald to get off work because you don't want to go
Yeah.
home. It's like, what are you guys doing after this?
Just
Are you-
boiling water and pouring it in a bath and
I
waiting
didn't
for
even
it.
think of that. That would have been smart.
Yeah,
Jesus.
boil a bottle of water and pour it in the bath, and then just wait for it to cool down a little bit, and you could take like a little bit of a bath.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Unless you got like just cook it in the pot and you float like get rice-a-roni all over you.
Yeah, and then you screw the silencer onto your 911 and go handle the contract. Like, what the fuck? That's serial killer
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
That's wild as
I
fuck.
it's definitely it's fun. Are you excited to be a part of the snow? You need to get a puffer.
You need to get a big puffer.
No, I refuse. I refuse puffers, but not. And it's weird how on the East Coast they're called puffers because if you go to the West Coast, they throw a Y on that bitch and it's real more whimsical. They call them a puffy, and that's half the reason why I think I'm against them. Because Taylor was like, "We need to get you a puffy." Whenever we were in college, I was like, "That's for a Homo sapiens. I will not." And then
I'm an advanced male.
those are for the niggas with the big foreheads. I will not.
Yeah.
Well, also, with all
No,
the
those
shit
are
going down
Neanderthals.
with Puff Daddy right now, I think it's smart.
Yeah.
Stay
So,
away
so-
from that.
Oh,
They're
dude,
gonna-
the number of times I've been on Instagram and I've heard someone be like, "Yeah, so I was talking to these kids, no Diddy on that."
Yeah, no Diddy on
It's
that.
become
no
a thing
Diddy as
already,
like a new no homo. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
pretty
they call him the
good.
P. Diddler. It's crazy.
Yeah, P. Diddler.
Damn, the Diddler's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he like his house got raided and then he fled, and they're like, "Batman's coming for you, P. Diddler. We will track you down."
Realistically, I don't think he dies. I think he's just as guilty as Epstein, but he's not as. I don't think he's as
No,
powerful.
I don't think that's it.
No,
I
man,
don't
you
think
guys
he
want
had
to hear
the
like
same.
the conspiracy theory is that like they're not going after him. I know you got. This is me, guys. You got to expect this.
No, I like this.
No, this is
No,
what I was
they're-
hoping for.
No, they're not going after him because he's guilty. He is guilty, but they want the evidence because the evidence implicates like some really big people.
More people. Well, is he? That's what I mean. Is the same as Epstein, right? His job was to blackmail people and get them and get
Wait,
dirt on them,
repeat what
right?
you're saying. No, you're. It's
Is
not
it-
you. The audio's going out. Sorry.
Isn't that what Epstein did? He was like the middleman to the more powerful people. His job was to get blackmail and dirt and like get video of you doing like shady stuff. Is that what you're saying? Diddy's doing like the
No, yeah, I
feds or
think there's-
whoever lets him kind of do whatever so they can get the bigger fish.
Yeah, and they're saying like he loaded all of the evidence on the plane, and that's why the plane went to like someplace in South America. And
Yeah, they went to
then-
like a no extradition country.
Yeah, but he's not. He wasn't on the plane. People thought he was, and he's not.
Yeah, he's in Antigua right now. Look at me. Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Antigua hanging out.
I mean,
There
this
you
is
go.
all news to me. So you guys have really done your research.
I was
I'm like,
watching
wow.
shit while you were sleeping today.
Don't ever give me shit about being not black. First of all, Brad, appreciate you. Second,
Yeah.
what up, nigga? How we doing?
I didn't go to college, but he's been donating to the NAACP college fund
Yeah,
my
dude.
entire
Brad's
life.
a bad boy for life, and you don't even know why that's.
He's a
funny.
Brad boy for life.
Brad.
Fuck yeah.
Brad.
Brad.
Brr, brr. riding around in my Mercedes that barely works.
Shut up, man.
Speaking of singing, so you guys can make fun of me, we can get this out the way, and it's kind of in the vein of the whole N-word joke. All right, so I was in Boston this weekend, Dad, doing a show. This dude named Morgan J. He's like an auto-tune acoustic guitar comedian. He brought me back on stage because there was this kid sitting front row who looked like Klay Thompson, like black but not black. And I was calling him. I was like, dude, you're black. Your dad got to be this. I was like making jokes about it. And then eventually he was like, I'm not black at all. I'm actually like Nordic white. And I was like, fuck you. You're a nigga. My nigdar's going off. Nig. You are a nigga. Like, and the crowd was whatever. And then Morgan J came back on stage and made me, right? It was okay? That was all right. Fuck you. And
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, and then Morgan J came back on stage and made me sing the N-word to this kid, and I really sold out for the culture, and I want to hear what you guys think about it. We have a video.
Microphone.
Can you hear me?
Now I can't. You put it to your fucking throat.
Can we just get hand
I was
signals?
getting the fucking vibe, like the vibrations off your fucking throat, dude.
Yeah.
We have a video. Tell me what
Daniel's
you think.
going from regular singing to throat singing.
Oh, nice.
I cannot hear it.
Can you guys not hear?
No.
Yeah, we didn't prep this. Oh, well.
Wait, hold on. Here, let me figure it out.
Riff.
Go for it.
Andrew will fuck around and figure it out.
I love it how, like, literally the entire time I was sending this up, my dad was like, this is so professional. You guys really got a good thing going.
No. Brad, when you see the finished version of this, because right now we're on 19 different ends right now. And, like, when we get to
this
New
should
York,
work better.
Because Daniel was calling you the N-word. And I was like, you black, you black, you black. Look, Daniel, can you sing? Can you call me? Just do a singing.
Holy shit.
Nigga, you lying. Nigga, you lying to my face. You see you black, face around that.
and then I went backstage and got immediately ridiculed by all the comics back there because there was this, like, black kid
That's
who
freaking
also...
great.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that other comic.
No.
That's a
like-
bad look, Daniel.
He was like, "You, Uncle Tom." I was like, "What do you want me to do?"
No,
about
you
it?"
got
He was-
you got snapped to say the N-word, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if that snap
Damn.
is an auto tune, what the fuck do you want me to do about it?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
didn't
tough
know.
look, pal.
Yeah, that doesn't look great for the culture, man. You let this guy bully you into saying the N-word.
It's
We
not-
already said
yeah.
it, man. Like,
Realistically, my brand is already selling that, so it's like that's. Wait, what did Brad say? Did something fucking slip
Yeah.
by because of this? What did you just say, B-Rad? What just happened?
Continue.
Continue. Proceed. No,
What?
it was
That's
fine.
that's
Never
funny,
mind.
Brad.
I didn't hear what was going on. What's going
yeah,
on?
I'm kind of. I think we lost it for a second or something.
Yeah, we lost the thread for a second. It bleeped out, so we don't know
No,
what's going on.
realistically, it's even more funny because people listening or watching this caught it, and the fact that I have no clue what you guys were laughing at, and Andrew knows that it's funny. makes
Yeah,
me
we're just kind of sitting here and like, did we miss something? What's going on?
There you go. All right.
We
You know
watched
what else I did, like- Oh, go ahead.
last night. We watched the what was the thing you termed the
What?
John Lennon thing with the
Oh yeah, we've talked about that on the podcast.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Wow.
Tristan showed me that, and I was like, "That's crazy, dude."
That's
That guy also saying Yellow Submarine, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were saying like it would be hysterical to redo that whole thing, the whole song with Muppets
Yeah,
singing with it's singing "Women are the N word of the world."
yeah. And just being like, John Lennon really sang this. This is a 1-for-1. This isn't even our audio. We're not
Yeah.
Nah,
singing
dude,
it.
that's remastered, dude. It's remastered.
Just
be
Fozzie
great.
Bear going ham on women are the niggas of the world.
Crazy, dude.
So great because I showed my dad like because there's like a 4-minute interview
Yeah.
beforehand where just like I really mean it. Yeah, like he just
Well, he had like charts and shit.
Yeah,
he
he
was
pulled
like
out,
very
like-
committed to
he
his.
pulled out poster board.
You had cue cards, dude.
No, he literally did. He pulled out poster board and he was just
You know,
like,
It was
you know how
like-
down bad on racism you gotta be to have
Oh,
like
totally.
a pie chart, dude.
No, he's like, oh, take a look at this spreadsheet. You can see here that 74% of the women are N-words of the world.
yeah.
No, you got to think. It's like America has its own problem with racism or whatever, but like those are the OG. That's where the fucking tip of the triangle moved through. It's like those motherfuckers were moving weight. It's like, of course, they're like better at being. They're more eloquent about being racist than we are. They're awesome.
Yeah, but it's so funny just thinking about like John Lennon going into his Staples and buying poster board. and just being like, oh my God, Mr. John, like I love all your music. What's the poster board, sir? If you don't mind me asking. He's like, actually, I wanted to run something by you if you don't mind. And just being like, is it a new song? He's like, it actually is. And then just being like, having the face go like, oh
boy. Oh boy.
Lennon's making the poster board. He's mad because he can't get an N right. He's like, oh, it's hanging left.
Yeah. No, it's just funny. It's funny just because the entire time during the interview, Yoko Ono is just sitting right next to him, just being like, dude, I've been saying this for years. Like, she's got like that attitude, just a stink face.
And then during the song, she's got this like such a bitch face, and she's beating the fuck out of a bongo drum, like just very aggressively.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tale as old as time. Bros got good thing going on. Lady infiltrates good group of bros. Good group
Fucks
of bros.
it all up.
Breaks up. I mean, is there a story on the flip side? Is there a notable like group of girls having a time? Good guy slides in, not bad guy slides in. Bad guy slides
Almost
in.
every romantic comedy movie from the 90s. That's literally the whole premise of all of those movies.
Yeah.
Bad dude slides in, knocks her up, doesn't pay child support. Have you been to the hood?
A good girl gets her heart broken. They play this song that goes like, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." and then all of them look at each other and they're like, "Next year, Jamaica," and they're like, "Oh my God."
Nothing's better than like early 2000s girl getting her groove back.
Just that or the Spice Girls goes on, and that's when you know you're about to hit the third act of the movie.
Dude,
all those just shit old movies.
Just a blonde chick with an ass like a spade is walking, walking around
like an almond.
bedazzled denim, just being like, "I have my Frappuccino because that's new. Starbucks is new," and just being like,
"Oh God."
Dude,
so
thinner
crazy.
asses and even thinner eyebrows. The early 2000s was a time.
And somehow like a cab driver hat.
Yeah, and there's like, you pass construction workers, they're just like, "Go get it, girl," and you're like, "Thank you."
Today's my day.
Yeah.
Brad. So you're what year were you born?
What's that?
What year were you born?
1970, the finest year.
Okay.
The finest year.
That leads into my question. If you could bring back one fashion style for like, bros or girls back into today, what are you bringing back?
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
I'd say ankle weights.
Oh, fuck that. God, no. Oh, no. I don't think I would do any of the 80s stuff because it was kind of like, it's kind of goofy now. But some of the 70s like styles for ladies, like the wrap skirt, look up a wrap skirt and tell me that, I'm sorry, but that shit looks amazing. And it's...
Wrap skirt.
Yeah. It's...
I don't know what that is. Wait, maybe I do. Oh, wait. Is it like a...
You got to see it. It'll change your life.
Does it... Wait, tell me I'm right. Oh, no, I'm wrong.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Sick as hell. Not gonna lie, Brad. I could get used to that.
Yeah, the green one up top kind of makes the bitch look like Peter Pan.
Do like 70s wrap skirt, and I think you'll come across what... Or maybe it's a wrap dress. Put wrap dress.
Type in Brad Bowling beating off to 70s.
I can give you guys access to my Pornhub history.
Yeah, I can show you some sticky magazines if you want. I go retro.
There you go. Like, all right, the one. Yeah, but think of that just like black.
I'm not mad at that. I know what you're talking about. All right.
That's how Haley looks at my penis. Just think of that, but like black, and then
I see where you're going. Yeah, just picture that in black, so it's slimming.
Yeah,
so it's slimmer. It looks slimmer. It's nice.
Like shiny, like a seal.
I'm on vacation. I need to look a little slim. All my weight goes straight to my cock.
Oh man, that
would be funny. That'd be a funny weight loss commercial. It's like a 300-pound dude with just like a Magnum-sized condom. He goes, "Dude, I lost 100 pounds thanks to Jenny Craig," and he just pulls out a medium-sized Trojan.
Oh, he does it like the Jared from Subway commercials where he's like standing next to the old condom.
He's stretching his Magnum, being like, "This used to be
I used
me."
to fit in these. I don't anymore, thanks to Subways.
My wife is furious.
My wife and the wife of the wives of the neighborhood have settled with a class action lawsuit against Subway.
I'm being sued.
I love that fat dick, big dick, that fat big dick motherfucker.
I love that fat dick idiot. Come over here and kiss me.
That'd be a fair
Bring
trade.
that
You want
fat dick on over here.
bring that lard ass appendage on this way, motherfucker.
We used to call him Lord Dick.
Bring that anaconda on over here. Let me sit on that.
Ass
I'm gonna
nigga
sit
got
on-
Crisco dick.
I was about to say that Crisco-sized dick.
Crisco dick.
That's
Oh,
Kirkland's
Jesus.
finest right there. That's
another good band name.
Crisco Dick is a good band
It
name.
is a good band name.
Crisco dick.
ladies and gentlemen, Crisco dick.
And then like a disco ball comes from the ceiling. It's like and just like going in on it. It's great.
Have all their albums.
Yeah, I have all their albums, single albums.
They're all vinyl. They're wrapped in magnums.
Yeah. It's the best way to preserve
all
vinyl
lubricated.
is
You gotta
put them in
wash that
Magnum
off.
condoms.
No, they used to be something else, but then they got Ryan as the bassist, and then they were really Crisco dick. You weren't there.
It was like the Freddie Mercury of Crisco dicks.
They had a pre-band. I listened to that shit.
I gotta take a headphone out. I feel like I keep interrupting my dad.
No,
Oh,
that's
really?
what we're doing over here too.
We're literally on four endpoints right now. Like, you guys have yours, but then you're listening to him. Me and Andrew are also on a lag. Bear with us during this. We want to have Brad on the cast very bad, and this is how we're having to make it work.
That's
Those
cool.
are
I mean,
guys.
it's cool that this is, it's working pretty smoothly
Yeah.
from.
Well, we can't have my dad on here, Brad, so we got to get someone.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
I forgot you guys all have fathers, and that's not a funny
Oh,
joke
man,
to
that
you.
sucks. He's missing out on stuff.
Hey,
I can't tell if Brad's being a sarcastic asshole or not, but that's good.
Oh no! He would have heard
No,
you
man,
say.
come on. You wouldn't all right, if you showed up tomorrow and it's like, hey, man, hey, Slugger, I was all wrong. Are you going to have him on the fucking podcast immediately? I don't think you probably would.
We should
So-
have
Not
at
on the
least,
public,
We should
on
at
the
least,
internal affairs, though.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd make for some good
if we
Honestly,
shot it like
like,
Mari and he came back and still denied being the father, he's like, that ain't my nigga. No way. No chance.
I'm
dude,
there with a pamphlet being like, he is in fact.
yeah, no. If we have your estranged father on before Richie, I feel like he'll be very pissed.
We did have Richie on.
What
Yeah.
if we have my black dad and the white dad that just newly abandoned me on at the same time, like an episode of Springer, and they get to choose who's really not the
Oh,
father?
that's.
I think I have a better chance
geez,
reaching
man.
out to them from the account. I don't think the personal numbers will help.
From your Uber account or what?
Yeah. I'll give you 5 stars if you do the podcast.
Yeah, very true. You can have him drive you to the studio and then just be like, if you want 5 stars, you're gonna come in here and do a tight 15.
Meet your son.
It's real sad on this side, Brad. Father of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had a dad, you wouldn't be wearing an open puffer in the snow.
He would have told you. He'd been
He would
like,
have told you that was a bad idea.
zip that shit up, son. You're going to freeze your chest hairs.
No, I'd be
Freeze
in a
your dick off, kid.
I'd be in a closed puffer, and it'd be that weird, like, pop smoke, shiny material that I don't agree with.
Like the laminated look.
I don't agree with that. Black niggas in New
Daniel,
York love that,
as
and I
soon-
don't
it-
agree with it.
As soon as you come here, I'm gonna get you as your inauguration New York present. I'm gonna get you a puffer that has the entire roster of every single Nickelodeon character on it, as is the way.
Yeah, me preferably. I think it would fit if I had a Disney Channel early 2000s one, but that's fine. I'll take a
Dude, if I can get you, honestly, I don't know how they make those. I know it's not like custom stitched. They
you
make
go
them pretty.
to one of those I Love New York shops, and they can do it for you. It's just a
Oh,
screen printing
dude,
place.
I
Yeah,
want
just
to
take it
get.
to a swap meet, yeah.
I want to get you an iCarly themed puffer.
Oh, that's cool.
That'd be so sick. Or Sam and Cat.
Can we not do Nickelodeon right now? Can
do Cat Dog Puffer.
Can we do a Disney?
Can we do Sam and Cat's feet only, please?
Yeah, just a compilation of feet.
Yeah. Signed by Schneider. It's on the inside of the lining.
Yeah.
You realize this is going to be, we're like living through the pedophile age. This is going to be, it's going to slow down because it's going to be harder to do. And like our grandkids are going to be like, you lived when they were like uncovering that like there were fucking volcanoes full of children. You're like, yeah, I was there.
I mean, it's
I
not-
saw it.
Yeah, I was there. I took the
it
plane
wasn't-
with them.
It wasn't like the first pedophile age. Like back in Greece, like they did.
Oh, they were doing all that stuff.
Yeah, they were doing all that stuff. They'd be like, dude, who else would I bang besides this boy who lives in my house? I'm trying to think about
but it
math.
This boy who lives in my house that I also own.
Yeah, no.
Didn't
the
you
Spart-
see
the
the
Spartans
vase?
were doing that? Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you see
You
the
think I was
vase?
gonna conquer that country and not fuck their boys?
Hey, guy, next time you start coming in acting like a real dickhead, read the vase before you
Right?
come in the door.
Here's me
God.
playing leapfrog with this kid.
Yeah.
Speaking of reading shit, okay, so we were in Boston. It was me and Taylor, right? And we're walking through this like little park, and there's these big like crystal structures, and they have like a bunch of like real small white marks on them. And I see that it's a Holocaust memorial, and it has like all the names of the people who died. She didn't see that.
If she
So
put
all
a gum on
sees-
it.
No, all she sees is people like squinting through glass. And she's basically like, look at all these retards. What are they doing?
Oh,
and
no,
on the
shit.
glass is like 6 million fucking names that people are just trying to read. I thought it was funny.
So it was just like a whole pillar of all the names and shit like that, and she just saw it from afar, and she's like, what's that? Is that hieroglyphics in there? What the fuck is that?
No, all it looks like from afar, if you didn't see the sign that said Holocaust or whatever, then you put it together the same way they have like the 9/11, all the names of the people who died. Like,
Yeah.
then I like put it together real quick.
You just
and she
go,
was
I
like,
thought that was a wishing well.
yeah, she's like, that guy's fucking dumb. What is he? Is he
I tossed
looking at
in a
us?
quarter.
Yeah, I was like, no, he's probably Jewish and trying to find his ancestor's name. Also, why is there a fat Holocaust memorial thing in Boston? What the fuck?
Yeah,
do those-
exactly. Why would they put that there in our state?
Yeah. Land of the free.
Dude, the one in Israel is you got to prepare yourself to go to that. It's pretty rough.
You've been to Israel, Brad?
I lived in Israel when I was in high school.
My dad's
didn't
blacker
know that.
and more Jewish than you. He's taking your whole shtick.
Shut up. Brad, do you own a cat currently? Because if so, can you help me write jokes? Now, how was Israel? And how many years you lived there?
Just 1 year. It was my senior year of high school, so yeah. It was,
You went to-
you know, yeah.
You're not
it was
Jewish,
cool.
are you?
Well, so it's weird. Like our family's like very mixed. My sister married a Jewish guy and she converted, and she was much older than me. And they like, you know, but my dad did all this genealogy research, and he was like, we had, you know, Jewish relatives like way back on his side, so he was like open to everything and all that. So yeah,
That was the closest you could be to bisexual in 1970s. It's willing to be open to being Jewish.
yeah. No,
Hey,
but the-
I'll go to a synagogue. I'll try.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not completely
actually
closed-minded. I mean, I'll shake their hand, but they can't marry my daughter.
I have that thing right now. My girl's talking about wanting to convert, and I have no clue. I don't think I give enough of a fuck. But
honestly, if she
it's
wants to, man, let her look into it. She might, after she looks into it, she might not be like.
Would you give your kid a bar mitzvah?
Are you, yeah,
I have a
that's
question,
big question.
and this is like a genuine question. If you convert, are your kids then still Jewish?
if I
Yeah,
if
it's
Taylor,
the
converts-
mother.
it's the
converts,
mother.
it's the-
Yeah, it's all
No,
the
no, no,
mother
no.
stuff.
I know, but like, I didn't know if you had to be like originally Jewish to pass that down. Like,
Well,
are you guys
they'll
looked
look-
at differently?
I
They'll
think
accept-
so.
I think so. Like by like the ultra religious Jewish people, the Hasids and stuff, they don't even recognize that.
They don't recognize
That's
people.
that's
who are
different.
converted.
If you
Okay.
go up to just like run of the mill, the equivalent to like Texas Christians. If you go to like New York Orthodox Jew, they're fine with it. They're like, okay.
Yeah, they're cool with
because
it.
you have to pay money, by the way. That's
Oh, it's
why
no-
they're fine.
and they don't just let you do it.
No.
I mean, they go through classes and shit. It's just like it's a big deal.
yeah, those
No,
those
what?
all
You have
cost
to
money.
pay.
Can we do a Patreon episode of Taylor reading from the Torah?
I
Oh,
think that
yeah?
would be fun. I have a video of her in college reading my playbook, and it looks exactly like that. She's like, Baruch rocket left, right. I'm like, all right. No, but I'm excited to move to New York because when I say I'm Jewish in Phoenix, that only leads so far. People go, "Oh, you're Jewish? All right, cool." I'm scared to say I'm Jewish in New York because that leads niggas start asking questions. They
No,
go, "Oh,
dude,
okay,
yeah.
all right,
No, they're like, you're Jewish, and it's like, well, this is a Whataburger. How can I take your order? Like, that's how it is in Arizona. But, like, here they'll be like, how Jewish are you? Do you have
What
4
temple?
hours? Like,
yeah. Were you bar mitzvahed? That's the first question always. Because that,
Dude, you
that's
gotta
basically
get-
like, were you branded by the Crips?
It is funny because that was Tristan's first question as well.
Were you bar mitzvahed? Yeah.
You get jumped
I
in?
got asked that 3 times on this trip. Once you, because niggas see the chain. They don't ask questions. They see the chain. Because apparently, I don't know.
I don't
what-
think the chain is the first thing they see.
No. It's not. It's not the fact that it's Jewish. Apparently, the Star of David has some sort of gang affiliation. I don't know what, but when I got the Star of David tattoo on my shoulder, the dude asked me. He's like, "That's not like a gang tattoo because I don't do gang tattoo." I'm like,
Are you
first of all,
sure? Are you
Yeah, we're-
sure it
I'm
wasn't
in a
because you
pretty-
were black and not because it was the Star of David?
Tristan's
I'm in
gonna
a-
say what I said.
I'm in a pretty tight gang. You may know us as like Wells Fargo, Chase, JP
I was gonna say,
Morgan,
we're the
Most
original
Media,
Yeah,
the
describe
weather,
gang.
the moon.
The moon,
Want me to
Group
keep
of
the
going?
tunnels.
Yeah.
Everything, basically everything besides sanitation, that's the Italians. Everything else, that's us.
Yeah.
But he had to ask. But like normally people see it, and that's the question I'll get. They'll be like, "Do you bang?" And then whenever I open my mouth, I'm like, "Do I bang?" They're like, "Oh, you're Jewish." All right.
I have a story, dude. I felt vindicated. So we had a don't tell this last Saturday, and then afterwards I went to go drinking with this couple that was at the show. They've been to a few shows already, and they're like, we think you're funny. I want to take you out to a drink. I was like, all right, for sure. So we went to this bar. We were hanging out, and then I don't know, like I don't think this was the vibe, but this was the vibe I was picking up. But it felt like very.
If you say
like,
Charlie Horse, I'm gonna punch you in the face through the goddamn thing. That's never a vibe someone's giving out.
Oh, Brad's gonna see the real, just Andrew's fucking love blunders.
No.
Great. This is
No,
good.
it felt like a very hey, would you want to do something later? It felt like that kind of.
Oh
vibe.
man, like wow, they were.
Yeah.
Someone hit you with your level of riz and you didn't know how to respond.
It felt. I don't think it because I don't want to put that out there and have them see this and be like, that was what a that's what it felt like, and I was uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
afterwards, as we're leaving, she was the girl was saying bye to me, and she was like, "I hope I see you around. You're very funny." And then she Charlie horsed me, and I felt vindicated. I was like, "People do this. I'm not weird for doing that." She got me. With
She's
it.
in a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to kill that guy. That's your Princess Charming right there.
But I felt vindicated. I was like, I knew I wasn't the only one that did that. Okay.
No, you just
I knew I
found
wasn't
someone. No, you're just like in the same way that autism is a spectrum. You found someone on like 98 KUPD on the same station as you.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like when you see a crackhead with a girlfriend, and you're like, I guess there's somebody.
They do have a lot in common.
Yeah. She gets the
what?
I scratch her scabs. She
Oh,
scratches
Jesus.
mine.
I
Hey,
take the
my
TVs
IT band's
apart.
tight.
She
Can
puts
you
them back
help?
together.
Dude,
Yeah.
just a crackhead, just Lady and the Tramp is just shotgunning crack smoke into each
Oh,
other's
dude.
mouth.
Have you seen that
That's love,
video
man.
of those two crackheads and like it's the bot? You know how like in like a stairwell and stuff like that, sometimes they'll be like branched off. It's like dudes behind like a garage stairwell, and they just start smoking crack, and then they like one of them has the attitude being like, "Getting to work," and then just pulls down his pants. The other guy just starts eating his ass. he just starts eating his ass.
Shit you
and
watch,
like goes
man.
away and like blows crack smoke out of his mouth and just keeps eating his ass. And I'm like, dude, that's gotta taste so tough. Crackhead butt.
Crackhead butt is
Crackhead
nasty,
butt.
bro.
That sounds like one of those like different
That's a
flavored
great brand
Harry
name.
Potter.
That's a great
yeah,
brand name.
Crackhead butt is a good band name, and it also
Ladies
is a
and
terrible
gentlemen.
flavor to get in one of those Harry Potter jelly beans.
Jelly belly.
Oh god.
Yeah. This is either fudge brownie or crackhead butt.
Yeah, there's 2 wild cards. Just
I don't
throw
know if
up.
this is a hemorrhoid or the sorcerer's stone, dude.
Oh jeez.
Turns out they're one and the same.
Yeah. This is either black licorice or Snape's gooch.
Oh man.
Ew.
Poor
That's-
Snape.
Yeah, you ever wonder what 3-headed dog taint tastes like? Well, you're about to.
Yeah.
Is that right? It has 3? Brad, I'm not good at this nerd shit. Occasionally I take real big fucking swings and I miss more times than I hit. There's a 3-headed fucking dog in Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, but his name is like I think Fluffy.
They called him Fluffy, yeah. It was Hagrid's dog.
Yeah, it's Hagrid's dog. He's the one who he basically covers the door so that you can't get to the basilisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The basilisk.
Well, and
Tell
dude,
me that
there-
doesn't sound like a cool black name. Is there a Basilisk Johnson? Yeah, right.
That is a sick name.
Present.
That is a sick name.
that is a
Present.
pretty.
Oh, do you mean the
that's
guy
pretty
who
metal.
does standing front flips at lunch? Yeah, it's basilisk.
Basilisk Magoo the second is committed to Rutgers right now.
Damn, that is totally the guy who's like 3.0, like 4.0 GPA, totally, and then dude, just car accident, kills him.
Someone told me this. Okay,
Yeah, tell me that it doesn't seem like his yearbook photo would be on like a car wash. Then just being like, we raising money.
Now I feel like the women that got offended by our domestic violence joke. I was like, he was going somewhere. How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? You saw his 40. You knew what those legs were doing.
Do you know how hard it is to make it out of the black community? This guy was going to Stanford.
Yeah. What's up with this? Why
Good.
dead silence?
Good.
Yeah.
Someone else to say
Well, no,
something.
I realized at some point I was like, good. The
I
funny
mean,
thing
the
will
Harry
be if we
Potter
all
moment
don't
is
talk.
past, but like
Yeah.
I was going to mention the, and I don't know this for personal fact. Like I mean, you guys aren't going to believe that at all. But no, somebody was telling me there's like this whole huge community of people who write Harry Potter literotica, and it's
yeah.
you guys should read that on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
So-
If there's any franchise that exists, there is also erotic novels about it. Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Lego
apparently.
Batman.
Lego Batman for sure.
Yeah,
Is there
I-
Lego Batman? Like,
I'm sure there's got to be Lego Batman erotica.
Why did you both say Lego Batman, though? Why do you know this? What do you look up, you fucking midnight scientist? Are you looking at
That's
Robin
my
Lego
joke, you
Batman?
bastard.
I know, but I'm making it weird because you're looking at Robin, you fucking creep.
you stack all the heads together, you can make a little dick out of them.
Yeah. Got all the
Okay.
heads stacked on your inside of a Lego pussy.
Oh fuck yeah!
Can I put it in your box? I mean, it's a cube. It's
It
a
is
brick
actually
of
Totally
Lego.
see how like a
You
Lego
just take
Batman,
the legs off. That's how they fuck.
Yeah.
a Lego Batman to completion video would be, or like a cum tribute would kind of slap because their hands are like the perfect size for a fuck. They never move. Good grip tension.
Oh you
Yeah.
mean like the perma like
Yeah, the fucking
Yeah.
they're in
Yeah.
constant hand job motion.
It is no. There's something to that.
No,
Everything
I definitely.
is awesome.
Can you imagine just like one of those Lego pieces like spills like shoots a thing of cum in a girl's eye, and she's like, "Hey!" and it's like, "There's a problem in Lego City," and then it cuts to the hands like building like a Kleenex and just being like, "New Ultimate Kleenex from Lego."
No, that it'd be so funny just being like, yeah, I broke her back, dude, and it's just her having to put like everything back on,
Yeah.
I mean,
just like her
are
arms
you-
and legs back on.
I mean, are you telling me Lego cum looks any different than Lego Spider-Man rope? There's no chance.
Yeah.
No,
There's
it's
no
all
chance
silver
it looks any different.
You super glued the floor.
Yeah.
Damn, that's how the Brickmasters do it when you go to a Lego center. All of those, when you like sit there and just like, man, this is held
Cum.
together so well. It's all cum.
It's all jizz. Oh my
It's all
God.
cum.
Come.
They cheat, right?
that makes
they
sense.
use like they got special pieces and crazy.
No, they use the same stuff. They use.
No, there's software though, dude.
Is there software?
Yeah, there's software,
Oh,
and
I
you
hear
plan,
about
you
this.
plan it
3D
all
molded, yeah.
out in the software, and then it tells you all the pieces you need to put together to make whatever you're making, and then they just go and fish those pieces out. And
Will it give you like a breakdown? Like you need like an IKEA piece. It's like you should have 7,000 piece
Yeah.
A4s,
Yeah.
and you should.
yeah,
I mean, what do you mean they break it down like an IKEA piece? Do you mean like a Lego set? You fucking dumbass.
Yeah. I mean, the Swedish fucks took a great idea.
So you're saying it's like an IKEA set but a toy?
the amount of money, if I had it now, that I spent on Lego shit for you kids over the years would be astronomical.
that was their thing? You there were Lego kids?
He totally dug it. We had like all the Star Wars stuff, and we still have it. It's upstairs under the bed.
Dude, we didn't keep like any of my skateboards, but like Mom gave them to that one goddamn mover when we were going to Florida.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but we have like literally just a wonderland of Legos upstairs with all like some of the like pages of like some of the what's it called books, but like if you can honestly make anything out of that, you're a genius.
I have
I
the
tried-
same thing in my garage too. Yeah.
How much amount of kids stuff do you have in your house? Like if they P Diddy rated you, would they at least ask a few questions?
They'd be
"Why
like,
do you-
"Oh yeah, what's going on here?"
Why do you have no
Yeah.
kids and a lot of children shit on the premises?
Yeah, no, it's honestly, you start moving that shit around, and you're like, why the hell am I keeping this? You know, and like obviously with the new baby down in Florida, we're sending care packages with some of that stuff. But at some point, you just hold on to it, whatever, And
I feel that. I'm on the opposite
weird.
end. I'm moving to New York, and I'm going to basically burn my apartment. I'm going to set it on fire. And
We're
just-
gonna do rockstar
Yeah.
shit in here, dude. We're gonna do
Yeah,
rockstar
just set
shit.
it on fire. I have way too much shit. There's no chance.
Like
I'm
you
gonna
remember
try
when
and
we
sell-
moved out of your last apartment and it was just like a bunch of like keypads that you just had left over and like a monitor that we just trashed outside in the
You just
dumpster next to the.
You just give them to my fat alcoholic neighbor and just fucking
Yeah.
keep it pushing.
Dude, that guy ruled.
He
Yeah.
was very nice.
He
gave
was a
me
huge
two-
he was a huge 49ers fan, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or was he
Yeah.
a Chiefs fan?
No, he was a Chiefs.
Chiefs
he was
fan,
a Chiefs
Chiefs
fan.
fan.
Yeah, I knew it
Yeah.
was the same like red color scheme.
It was crazy because he worked in a kitchen, and one night he came back with like a liter of barefoot wine, 2 of them, one rosé and one white. And my girl's bougie ass, I bring it in. I'm like, hey, dude gave us like a bunch of wine. She goes, that shit kind of sucks. I go, this place perma smells like menthols. Stop being bougie. We can't.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is a very nice gift. He could have given us a carton of cigarettes. I know in his world they're the same thing.
Would you
Yeah.
rather this or his homemade brownies, you weirdo?
I wouldn't have trusted those. You can't
Yeah,
put
yeah.
you can't put fentanyl in barefoot.
Especially if the cork's still in.
This is sealed, dude. I remember I did like a show. Do you know that guy Brock, Jason Brock? He's like
I've never heard that name before.
He's like he doesn't do comedy, but he goes to a lot of the shows. He was the really tall guy who went to This Week Sucks Tonight, smoked the cigar and the pipe and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, I remember that guy.
Yeah, he's the man. He's the absolute man. He holds like this event for like all of his friends. It's like a party, and he has like some people like do like comedy and shit. So I was doing it one night, and then at the end they're like, "All right, so we have to get rid of all this wine. So just take as much as you want." And they're like the big bottles. So I took like 2 things of red and 2 things of white because Grandma was living with us.
Oh man.
And I remember, like, I put him down. She's like, I was like downstairs the next day, and Grandma was like, "Whose wine is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just brought it home. I got it from the show." And I'm like, "You can have some if you want to." She's like, "You should do some of those shows more often." And she's like,
You
"That's
could have totally fucked with her too. And been like, the wine fairy came, Grandma. The wine fairy came in the middle of the night.
your parents dropped these off last night.
Don't
It was
say
the
that.
last time you didn't ask."
That's so bad.
The reason why Dad's laughing is because every time, like, literally, because with dementia, like, it gets like they get werewolf at night.
They do.
Yeah.
It's sundowners or yeah.
Yeah, sundowners, which does sound like a race of Down syndrome vampires. Which sounds,
Jeez,
No, that
man,
sounds like
that's
people who
fucking
live in a
gross.
town I can't go to.
yeah,
We pride ourselves on being good sundowners around here. Around
yeah.
here.
You're not following the HOA guidelines, boy.
Yeah. Are you following the yellow brick road I'm putting down, son? You're like, it's not my fault.
Okay, I think we should move. But
No, I got one thing I just thought of that I wanted to bring up because we've talked
Yeah.
about it a lot and how much she loved us being and hanging out. Brad, what was your experience having me over till 5 a.m, drunk and hammered, playing with Tristan at your house?
I was fine with it as long as you guys didn't wake Shannon up, because that was always like you're walking a fucking minefield no matter what you do. That woman could hear like a mouse fart in the wall, and so like and what she'll do is very passive aggressive. She'll sit there and stew about
Dad,
it for
she's
about
upstairs.
a freaking
Dad.
hour. Oh, she can't hear us.
Dad,
she can't hear us.
You
She
don't
knows-
think she
knows
can,
what I
but
think.
that's when she can hear the most.
Yeah,
He's
whatever.
literally describing she can hear a pin drop as he's being like, it's fucking fine.
But she'll just be awake, and then she'll come out and be super pissed after putting up with it for a really long time.
Yeah, she would just try. We'll wake her up, and then she would try to go back to sleep for 45 minutes, and then just come out, just being like, "You
Let's
guys
just
have
try to be
kept me
really
the fuck
loud now
awake."
and see if she comes downstairs.
No, dude. I don't want to do it. Last night, me and my dad were fucking drinking, listening to music, and
Yeah, it
she
was
like
fucking great.
came down the next day. She's like, "I knew you guys were having fun, but I just he's so loud." And I'm just like, "Yeah, we're watching John Lennon sing the N-word."
Mom, it was a cultural moment.
There ain't no way we playing that without the sound on.
Right? You gotta turn the good speakers on for that shit.
Also, Brad, I just wanted to confess too. The first time I did edibles, it was one of your edibles as well.
Oh, really? That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, was it the chocolate covered blueberries?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like how you
those
give
were good.
it's
Those
like
were
how
really
you give a
good.
dog a pill and ham. It's like I have to give I have to give Andrew weed and chocolate.
Dude, that's one thing that's great about New York, man. This is the promised land of marijuana. Like, everyone gives me weed. I have so much. It's ridiculous.
How?
Dude,
they have
His
like real,
neighbor
like,
grows it, dude.
We'll talk. It's amazing. I've
He
got.
literally has like 3
Allegedly,
mason
Tristan,
jars
allegedly.
like this tall. No, this is a fact.
It's totally legal, man. It's,
Oh, it is? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we allegedly might have mushrooms upstairs, but
No, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
And I plead the fifth on the cocaine in the kitchen drawer.
yeah. We have a whole baby laxative production in the basement.
Yeah, that meth lab.
My dad's
We
the
got deer.
Walter White of upstate New York.
Not really.
We got deer tranquilizer in the guest bedroom. What's up, fam? Come fuck with us.
Say
Grab-
my name. Bowling, like the sport.
just like the sport.
She's like, you're goddamn right.
Spinning blood in the garage. Yeah, we have a whole blood doping lab, which, by the way,
Yeah.
is the coolest thing that you can possibly do. Take your own
What?
blood, get it spun, pumped it back, get it pumped back into you.
What are you talking about?
Blood doping.
What is that?
Nobody. But he said, "What's up? Blood doping. No one's ever heard of blood doping.
Yeah, I mean, like when they come into the high school and you get out of a period and get to eat a cookie. Yeah, I've done
No,
that.
that's donating blood. You fucking putz. Blood doping is what Lance Armstrong, Neil.
Oh,
yeah, just doing. Yeah,
I thought you were
Lance
saying
Armstrong.
blood donating.
yeah.
Like donating blood.
I don't like that you give me the benefit of the doubt on being retarded a bunch. That you're just like, he's probably saying the word wrong. He means blood donating.
No,
You piece of shit.
I was about to say, I'm like,
know any better.
God damn it, Daniel. Did the Red Cross get to you? Are you trying to support blood donating now?
No, you don't understand. They leave the endings off of a lot of words. It's a culture. It's a cultural thing.
I'm sus of that.
I'm sus of that.
Did you just say sus?
I said sus. Did I do it right?
Yeah, you did.
Sweet.
I've never heard
Yeah,
you
but
say
you
sus.
said it with like the same grammatical correctness as like a 6-year-old saying like, "You gotta be fucking me. You're fucking me." You're like, "No,
Yeah,
it's- you're-
my dad
you're
said it with
shitting
the
me. It's a
confidence of
different
a
word."
toddler cursing
No,
for the first
seriously.
time.
I don't know.
Yeah, no cap, bro.
I don't even know. I don't want to know. I've heard people say shit like that, and I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
Nah, man. I don't want to know. You're changing my world too much.
It means that you're not wearing a hat.
Well,
No,
that's gonna be.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
No,
that's
it's-
it.
That's
It's not
cap,
that at
dude.
all.
That's cap.
That's
Stop
gonna
it.
be. That's
You're
gonna be
scaring
us one
him.
day.
I'm gonna look this shit up, and then you guys are.
No, that's gonna be us. I'm gonna walk in. I saw a reel today. I'm gonna walk in one day to my kids' room and be like, "Yo, low key, mine just ran out. Let me hit your Pendriman," and that'll be the same equivalent of like a guy today being like, "Yo, let me take a toke of your Mary
Yeah.
Jane, brother." And you're like, they're like, "Dad, no one calls it a fucking Pendriman anymore. Chill out."
Yeah, Dad. Stop trying to steal my weed. Mom's not coming back. And I'm like, stop, please.
Although I don't. All right, here we go. Tell me if you follow me on this. I don't call my pen, which is like my
Your weed pen.
Right. Follow the evolution of this. Okay, so it's a pen. Pendriman is like the common whatever trope people
Benjamin
call it.
Franklin.
Colloquial term, yeah. It's what's on
Benjamin
his driver's license.
I've shortened it, and me and Taylor used to call it a German for a little bit, and then we blackalized it, and now I just refer to it as Germain.
Germain, yeah.
And it used to be a joke. And they'd be like, "Taylor, hand me the Germain." Aha. And now we'll say it in like times of like if I'm leaving to go to a show, and I'll be like, "But I can't find fucking Germain. Help me find."
It's gonna be so awkward when you're trying to also find your child when you're heading off to school. It's like, where's Jermaine? He's with Jermaine.
Yeah. Jermaine has Jermaine.
You got to name your kid Jermaine. That's a fucking killer name.
Jermaine, I know you have Jermaine in here. I'm not mad.
Jermaine, did Jermaine give you a blinker to the Jerbrain?
Oh,
Yo, Dad, I blinked Jermaine this morning. We need to do.
Is Jermaine insane to the membrane?
Yeah. Insane. Got Jermaine.
Jermaine in the brain.
that was a Jackson too, wasn't it? There was a Jermaine Jackson.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there was.
I'm pretty sure there
Dude,
was.
Tristan,
yeah.
stop. Me and black people are talking. Yes, Brad, there was.
Dude, that's so funny to be like, who are you? Just like Jermaine Jackson. It's like, oh, you sound like one of the Jackson 5. It's like, I am. God damn it.
I'm 4.
Yeah,
I'm the
because
one who did something with their life. I'm a
think they
manager
made-
of Staples.
Yeah, they made Michael.
Yeah.
They made
I own a Waffle House. Okay.
Guess
Yeah,
what?
they-
I'm a district manager of not only 1, but 2 Walmarts. So,
Never touched a kid either.
yeah.
Unless to
Made
kick them
it-
out for stealing.
I'll tell you what I did. I made an honest fucking living of myself. That's what I did.
That isn't.
Who's the man in the
unfortunate,
mirror? The guy who works hard. That's who the man is.
Who's the guy in the security cam?
Yeah.
That is a hard name to have, like, be globally famous and you be the brother of. Because, like, if you're the brother of Michael Jackson, you could be anyone. If you're Michael Bublé's brother, niggas know who you are. And
Yeah.
Oh, if you're
no
Tony
hiding that.
Bublé?
Yeah. My name's Samson Bublé. Any relation? Yeah, he sings a little bit better. You should see us at Christmas. We go hand in hand. Like, there's no hiding that.
Dude, can you imagine? It's so funny just thinking about Michael Bublé having like just some fucking blue collar construction worker brother. You're just like sitting there at like the family table, sitting there in like the family foyer. They're playing the piano. It's Christmas time. Like Bublé's like, "Baby can't stay," and he's like, "Baby, it's cold outside. You do the uppers and I do the downers, Mr. Michael."
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Michael's like, okay.
This guy jizzed his fucking pants watching Showgirls back in 1997. It was fucking crazy. I called him Mr. Pissy Pants. It's before everything. This kid's fucking half a gay wad, if you know what I'm saying. I saw those sparkling water commercials. I drink tap like a union worker.
It's like that scene in Zoolander where he's like, "That's my son."
Yeah.
Dude, there's a half deflated balloon in your front yard. I don't know if you saw that, but the wind picked up and brought it by the window, and I almost about shit my goddamn pants.
Do you think it was a fucking ghost? You went
Yeah.
immediate ghost.
No, I didn't think it was a ghost. I think maybe a robber with hops because we're sitting like
Dude,
not
yeah.
at level with the ground. But
Okay,
it did scare the shit out of me.
I have one thing. Brad, let me bring this one thing, and then I'll ask Brad if he has any new conspiracies he wants to share with us. Brad, you work in video game industry.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Oh shit! Never mind. You've worked in the video game industry.
Right on, brother.
Shit, my bad. Okay. No. What do you think about Helldivers? Has Tristan showed you what that is yet?
Everyone's talking about. Somebody on the phone today mentioned Helldivers. The guy was trying to sell me the basement thing,
Brad,
like the basement
I've never
waterproofing.
felt-
Was talking
Brad, I've never
Helldivers
felt-
shit with me. I was like, what?
Brad, yeah, I've never felt like more of an old man in my life because every new school bullshit thing they brought up, you've also gone, you know, someone told me about that once. I heard about it.
No,
really,
it's
dude. I don't know.
I apparently like it's very much like what was the movie from way back when? The
Starship
Starship Troopers.
Troopers.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So, I was just wondering if you've played at all or not.
Dude, I haven't, and yeah.
I don't know if you would. I feel like you've soured to video games over the years.
I kind of have. I really have, because it's just like it's almost like if you like work at Walmart, you're gonna like go hang out there and like I don't know, ride the fucking pony in the arcade thing or something. Like no one's gonna do that. I get a little jaded. I'm a little jaded from the games industry. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. I just wanted to
That's
see
cool.
where
How
you were
dare
in the pop
you,
culture
Andrew?
of gaming.
How
I wanted to
fucking
see.
dare you? Bring up
You know what,
such a
and the-
touchy subject.
That's cool.
I'll end the conversation. Up, right, down,
My
down,
dad,
down.
my dad has to fucking sell boy pussy on the street corners.
No, I
of
told you,
skinny
man.
outlets.
Bear's got an OnlyFans. We're just raking in the dough from that.
You
Show
really,
off
every
his
time he
furry
starts
little
licking
wang.
his wiener, you're just like, oh, you're wasting gold.
Let me get that on camera.
Dude,
I was literally going to do that on LinkedIn, and I was like, just think it'd be a great way to never get a job again. And be like, yeah, you know, me and my dedicated team were recently laid off, but it's okay. My dog has an OnlyFans, and
My dog has an
support-
OnlyFans,
please
and my
support me.
sister's and my daughter's in a polyamorous relationship. So I'm living my best life.
Bears dingleberries are going for $7.
Oh yeah, dude.
A pebble.
You want to see those little beans? You're gonna have to pay. Little furry beans.
Little free toe beans. Those aren't free, baby.
It's worth
Is
it.
Bear on Feet Finder, dude?
Yeah.
He might be. I don't know.
Speaking of having, let me lower my levels. I feel like it might be too late.
Tell me the
but
feed finder for dogs wouldn't be called Paw Patrol.
That is funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is good. No, but one thing I remember when I was first trying to get a job in Celebration. You remember this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was fun.
So we were like, I was sending an email to the local ice cream store because I just turned
Manager.
15. And I was sending an email to the manager asking about like opportunities for employment. And so I was like writing out this whole thing, and and I was like, and then like at the very end, because I was asking my dad to proofread it, I just put like, I'm like, thank you so much for your consideration. Best regards, Tristan Bowling, White Power. and like, I'm like,
You have no idea how much I would
Oh,
pay for that to come
fuck.
out right when you make it.
Yeah. No.
We never sent it, but
We never sent it, but I asked my dad, I'm like, hey, dude, can you proofread this for me? And, like, I was just waiting for my
Yeah,
dad to
no.
get to the last sentence, and he's like, all right, we can't put that last one in. I'm like, what's up? What's wrong?
Do you
I'm
disagree?
like, yeah, do you know how in, like, the early 2000s when people was able to put, like, the little moniker at the end of their text,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and shit like
The
that? That was
signature?
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
signature.
Do we have any new
That's
Patreon
so
names
bad.
for B-Rad to read?
Let me see. And then while I'm pulling this up, Brad, because Tristan has told us your many tales of conspiracy theories.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Conspiracy theories for us?
Oh, dude, you want to hear a nice moment that my dad kind of ruined last night?
Yeah.
So I was sitting out there, we were smoking, and like I was like telling him, I'm like, do you know, like I remember sitting in the backyard of the. I'll wait for you guys to stop butt fuck fiddling around.
Sorry, my computer's
No, but we were sitting in the back. We were sitting in the front porch. And we were smoking, and I was looking up at the moon. And I was sitting there just smoking, and looking at the moon. And my dad came out, and I was like sharing the joint with him. And I'm like, "Do you want to know something? Like, I remember sitting in the backyard of Arizona, looking up at the moon, thinking like, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing or where I'm going, that thing's always going to be up there, and I can always kind of look at it and like check in." My dad's like, "Yeah, too bad it's not real," and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "When scientists landed on the moon, thing rung like a drum, like rung like a bell. Whole thing's hollow. All the
fucking
craters are
hollow.
the exact same depth. Whole thing's hollow. It's not real. We're the only planet in the solar system." I'm like, yeah, but what I was saying was kind of nice, though, right? How, like, there's always a constant. It can always center you. And he's like, yeah, thing ran like a drum. You know, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Now, here's a question. Why do you think we're the only ones in the solar system? Because we're so smart that we can hide it well enough and lie about it? Or we're so
No.
dumb that one smart guy's just like, I don't know, just tell them there's like other shit out there.
Oh, dude. If there's other, like, I mean, I'm sure there's aliens because it just seems like there would be, you know, the chances of them being there are like way better than the chances of them not. But like, they look at us like we look at like orangutans and shit. They're just like, oh, you know, I'm not going to go in the cage or nothing. I'll leave them alone. They'll leave me alone. But like, you know, if it came down to like
Right.
resources, I'd just
Because if
kill
they-
them and take their
Because
shit, you know?
if they looked at us even smart enough as like slave labor, we would have been conquered. There's 8 billion
Absolutely,
of us.
yeah.
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 They're like, oh, we could go rain down fucking whatever on these. But they do.
Yeah, we
They
can kill
have
them
to look
anytime
at
we
us-
want.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how we feel about chimps. Chimps are
Exactly.
just dumb enough to not build fucking buildings, but like cool enough to be like, all right, we don't fuck.
Oh,
with
yeah.
them.
If they
Just
started
let them
doing
run
that,
out.
like they all of a sudden there's like a chimp Tesla, we would take that shit.
Oh, my
We would
God.
kill them all.
Oh, Chip
these-
Elon Musk?
yeah.
Chip.
Well, these motherfucking, you see videos like that. These orangutans think they're all cute by being like showing they're smart enough to like when a mom's holding a baby to be like, oh, let me look at that. Dumbass, you're one fucking evolutionary cycle away from being in a sweatshop, you
Yeah.
Stupid fuck.
Seriously. Yeah, right. You're gonna be putting together iPhones soon.
Yeah, literally, it's like as soon as we like, it's like literally when they like, oh, we taught a pig. This pig loves to paint, and people are like, yeah, I'll let this pig paint. It's like, well, what did the pig do after that? It's like, well, it didn't get any of the money from any of its paintings, and it did it till it died, and then it was eaten. And this game, like,
Do you think there's like that one chimp that's like super smart, doing all like this like human type shit? And then another chimp just off on the side being like, bro, this guy's going to fuck up our whole operation.
Yeah, because that's all it's
this
going to
guy's
take.
going to fuck this all
Yeah.
up for us, dude.
You know,
yeah.
you know how they say
me
if you
chip,
give a
I'm
group of-
black. Me chip, I'm black banana pilled. He's red banana pilled.
Yeah. You know
Me
how they
chimp
say
going
if you
brain
give-
cell subreddit. Me chimp smart.
No. You know how they say if you go on if you give a group of monkeys typewriters, they'll eventually write out the dictionary, the Bible, or whatever. They won't, but eventually one of them will paint a Nike swoosh on the wall. It'll be all over.
Yeah, I mean they can do some. I mean, I bet we're lit. I think everyone should spend more time and appreciate a monkey, because
Michael Jackson sure did.
Yeah, he got bubbles, dude. He had a
That's
whole
weird.
dude. That's
No,
and so I
Sway-
saw this crazy video where it was like Michael Jackson in a meeting and like Bubbles was with him, and he just looks at Bubbles and mimes sit down and fucking just sits down.
No
I'm like,
way.
you can't control a monkey like that. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's the
You
intro
can
to
teach-
Planet of the Apes, dude.
You can teach
Yeah, I
an
know.
infant sign language. I would imagine you could teach a monkey sign language.
I
or
mean,
a-
it just seems wrong.
Well, like a lot of circus, like apes and chimps and stuff like that, they know sign language.
Here's okay. This is a horrible comparison. Does it feel bad
for it.
if you feel bad that a chimp can't learn sign language? Do you feel bad for illiterate kids? Everyone should have the ability to fucking learn how to speak. If you have
That's
the
not what I thought
capacity.
you were gonna go.
I thought you were gonna go in such a worse direction.
I
No,
thought you
it's
were gonna
like-
go
I
I
so
thought you were
worse.
gonna go
No.
so worse.
It's not
I
a
understand
Patreon
the line-
episode, so I won't say it.
No. I sung the N-word in auto-tune this week already. I'm not going to do another fucking chimp comparison.
Might as well. You're selling
I mean,
out.
might as well.
Sell out.
Valerie, Andrew has a penis. He wants to use it on a girl. Isn't that gross? Your brother has a penis. Ew. Luckily, he's not good at it, so he's it's pretty far.
All right, we good to go?
That was good.
All right.